So, the great question, am I an artist? This is such a big question. I've been asking this myself for almost a decade until I finally escaped this prison. Um, Let me start with a quote that is printed on the wall of Contemporary Art Museum in my hometown. The quote says that everyone is an artist, but only artists are aware of that. So, just think for a moment. If you ask yourself a question, am I an artist? It means it's very likely that it's your destiny. You see, I don't see a purpose of asking this question, am I an artist, anymore, because now I only see two kinds of people. One group of people are artists, and the other group of people are artists who have realized that they are artists. So in the first group, people are just people, living their lives. And the second group, there are people who are making a living from the art that they create, or at least they're doing it on a regular basis and sharing it with the world, and they consider themselves as artists. But in general, every person has creativity inside of them, so each person is capable of creating. Now, if you are experiencing this crisis, am I an artist or not, then you most likely you have some values injected to you from society. You are trying to put yourself into frames, into a frame of a certain job, into a frame of a certain culture, in the frame of a certain city or environment or family. And this is something that artists cannot live with, because for artists, for somebody who considers him or herself as an artist, there are no limits, because artists they live being connected with their soul, and for the soul, space and time horizons do not exist. Soul is eternal through time and space. So you have to look at your life to see what is truly the most important for you. For example, if you think that you might be a photographer, a photo artist, but you are still asking this question, whether am I an artist or not, you have to look at how do you fill your space with, how do you fill your life with, how do you fill your time with, what do you talk about when you meet with other people, what do you think every day. And so, for example, if you cannot leave your home without a camera, when you meet to other people, if the main topic is photography, you are talking about your photos or photos of other artists all the time, and if you are, let's say, each day just thinking about taking pictures, thinking about some heroes that you have in the world of photography, then it is very likely that you may be a great photographer. Why I'm telling you that? Because people usually are the best at things that are most important for them. In other words, when people are living according to their highest values, they have unlimited amounts of energy, confidence, motivation, vision for the future. What do they want to achieve, and what do they want to tell to the world? That just comes naturally. You naturally excel at the areas of life that are truly the most important for you. So, if you see, for example, if you are a photographer, if you see that your life is so much about photography, but let's say at the moment you are working at some unfulfilling job, which is totally not related to your area of art, and you're asking this question whether I am an artist or not. So that's that's when I can say with 100% certainty that you may be one of the greatest photographers on this planet, because it's clear now that it's truly the most important for you. But you just have to change your life so that you can live and fulfill those highest values. Because if you spend most of your time in a day job that is not, leading you towards fulfillment of your highest values, then of course, how can you call yourself as a photographer or an artist? Because you are not doing that, you are not producing any art. So I'm very happy that you are asking this question, are you an artist or not? You are just one way behind of realizing your purpose, realizing the reason why you came to this planet. As I said, for the artist there are no limits. I think the hardest thing for an artist is to accept that I am an artist. I'm here to create art. I'm not here to fit inside of society. I'm not here to fit inside of rules. I'm not here to do what other people are telling me to do, because my ultimate boss is my soul, and the ultimate boss for my soul is God. That's it. Only two levels. No CEO, no middle manager, no team lead, none of that crap, you just don't need that. Because in your previous lives, you already went through all of those levels, and now you came to this life with a huge baggage of wealth that is inside of you. Now it's the time to unlock it. Now it's the time to uncover what you have inside of you and to spread it to the whole world, because that's your purpose. And if you are afraid of fulfilling your purpose, if you are not doing that, well, just think, what are you going to do for this world? Like, how much of a cancer cell you are going to be for this world, and how much you are going to suffer in your next lives. Because, finally, you will have to do what you are here to do. If not in this life, then in your following lives. But you will have to do it. It just won't go. So, stop living in your prison of your rational mind right now, because there is no better time, to escape this prison. It's only now. Go and do it. If you're working in an unfulfilling job, quit immediately, right now. Doesn't matter if you have a month's notice, 2 months notice, don't care. Just don't show up anymore and immediately start doing what you're destined to do. And you will see that very soon opportunities will start manifesting to you. You will start living in the present moment. Your space and time horizons will expand, because you will reconnect to your highest purpose. You will reconnect to your highest values. That's when you will have everything, all the wealth coming to you, all the ideas, all the opportunities, all the energy, all the motivation, everything will be coming to you. Like my personal example, I remember I came to Singapore to start fulfilling my highest values, which are leading, inspiring, and spreading art to the world. And as I said, you don't need to believe into what your mind is telling you. You don't need to think of any ideas in your mind. It will just come to you. So what happened? I arrived in the afternoon, and first thing that I do, after about 1 hour, I went to Apple shop for battery replacement. While I am waiting for battery replacement, I see, this big screen that they have, and I see they are showcasing photographs. Okay. And, immediately this this idea was transmitted to me from the ultimate creator that, it would be great to be able to showcase my pictures here. But, I didn't go to ask for that. As I said, you don't even need to do that. Then when the battery was replaced, the guy came, so he asked, why did I come to Singapore? So I said, that my 3 highest values: lead, inspire, spread art to the world. And he said, next time you will speak on this stage, you will showcase your work. That's it. I got this invitation. So 2 hours after arriving to the place where I decided that I will start fulfilling my highest values. So everything will be given to you. Everything. You're a speaker. You think you need a big stage, to accommodate 500 people, 500 listeners. Okay, it will be given to you. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about how you're getting money to hire the venue, to hire the people who will be working in the venue. Don't worry about that. It will all be given for you. Just focus on what's truly the most important for you. If you're a painter, just focus on painting. Everything else will be given for you. Don't worry about your gallery. If you just focus on what's truly the most important for you, you will get a gallery. You will get more than 10 galleries probably, and the whole world will be watching at you. If you're a photographer, just check Peter Lick. He has almost 20 galleries around the world, sold his artwork for $700 million already. What does he do? He only takes pictures of nature. That's what's truly the most important for him. He's been doing that for 35 years straight. He's, like, his pictures are not special. Anyone can do it, but it's just the difference how you do it. If you just do it like, I'm going to take that picture, whatever, I don't care, that's what you will get, that you don't care. If you just do it, as a hobby, like 2 times per month, it won't work out. It has to be the most important thing for you. If it's not, just don't do it. Do what's truly the most important for you. As I said, stop copying stop copying others, stop putting yourself into frames. Identify what's truly the most important for you, and then focus on that. That's it. That's all that you need. Just trust the universe, it will take care of everything else. So, this is the answer to the question, are you an artist? Good luck.